Make no mistake, the world isn't always sunshine and rainbows. There are bad dudes out there, and sometimes you just can't avoid a showdown. That's why one of the most badass skills you can arm yourself with is knowing how to throw down and protect yourself and those you care about. With a sea of martial arts to choose from, how do you pick the one that actually works when things get real? And how do you make sure you're not just dancing around in pajamas pretending to fight? That's why we're diving into the top 7 deadliest martial arts. Styles that turn your body into a lethal weapon. Some of these are so deadly and ancient, they've been kept secret, hidden from the average Joe. Ready to discover them? Kicking off with style number 7, Aikido. Think of Aikido as the smart guy's fight club. It's more to do with you being cool, calm, and so damn clever that the other guy ends up flat on his back, wondering what just happened. Originating in Japan, shaped by the master Morihei Ueshiba in the early 20th century. This style is all about finesse over brute force. Ueshiba wasn't just some tough guy. He was a thinker, influenced by his deep philosophical and religious beliefs, which led him to create Aikido, a way to defend yourself while keeping the other guy in one piece. Now, why should you care about not hurting the guy trying to hurt you? 1.5 words: self-control. You've got to master yourself in the situation so completely that you turn the attacker's own momentum against him. Despite all the rumors, Hollywood tough guy Steven Seagal showed the world how Aikido can play out in real life. Cool, calculated moves that make for some serious action without relying on just muscle. Make no mistake, Aikido is a long game. To truly utilize its power, you've got to commit, dive deep into its philosophy, and keep your head in the game. It's about mental toughness as much as physical skill. So, are you ready to train your brain as hard as your body and learn how to outsmart, outmaneuver, and outlast any thug that comes your way? Or will you choose to be just another brawler? Moving on, let's jump to style number 6, Bak Mei. Ever heard of the white eyebrow? It's not a trend. It's Bak Mei Kung Fu, and it's a beast in the world of martial arts. Born from the ashes of the legendary Shaolin Monastery, Bak Mei isn't just another kung fu style. It's built for the real deal. Close combat where every strike could be your last. This style comes from a guy known as one of the 5 elders, wrapped up in tales of betrayal and survival. Bak Mei's story is a mix of historical badassery and dark legend. But let's get real. This has nothing to do with good versus evil. It's about surviving. And that's what Bak Mei teaches. Power, efficiency, and no mercy. Think about it. Would you rather be a warrior or a victim? Famous masters like Guang Wai and Chung Lai Chuan have taken Bak Mei to new heights, proving it's not just ancient legends, but a living, breathing form of combat. This style is brutal, aiming for vital points with explosive power. Its principles: floating, sinking, swallowing, spitting. Sounds mystical, right? It's all about unleashing your inner force, striking hard and fast. Make no mistake, if you think it stops at brute force, think again. Bak Mei understands how to mess with your opponent's body on a level most can't comprehend, targeting the nervous system, making each hit a potentially crippling blow. So, are you ready to channel your inner white eyebrow? Moving on to style number 5, Wing Chun. This other kung fu style is no fairy tale. It's a close-quarters combat nightmare for anyone on the wrong end. Forget the flashy high kicks of Taekwondo. Wing Chun is the street-smart, dirty fighting cousin that's all about staying grounded and hitting where it hurts. Originating from the dark shadows of anti-Qing movements, Wing Chun was sharpened as a revolutionary tool. Practical, lethal, and always ready for a brawl. Thanks to legends like Ip Man and his protege, Bruce Lee, Wing Chun exploded onto the world stage. These guys were pioneers, taking Wing Chun from the back alleys of Hong Kong to international fame. And let's not forget the modern warriors like Donnie Yen, who not only portrayed Ip Man on the silver screen, but showed just how deadly Wing Chun can be. This style is all about efficiency, rapid punches, protecting your core, and disabling your opponent before they even know what's hit them. You've got to make every move count, using minimal effort for maximum damage. So, think you've got what it takes to stand your ground with Wing Chun? Or will you back down when the fight gets too close for comfort? Next, let's get into style number 4, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Think about this. You're on the ground, and a bigger, tougher guy is coming at you. What do? If you're trained in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, or BJJ, you've got a fighting chance no matter your size. BJJ has less to do with throwing punches or flashy kicks. It's about smart, strategic ground fighting. It's the chess of martial arts. Using precision holds and submissions, BJJ teaches you how to outmaneuver opponents who might look like they eat guys like you for breakfast. This game changer originated in Brazil early last century, overhauled by the Gracie family who twisted traditional Japanese Jiu-Jitsu and Judo to fit their street-ready style. This wasn't about looking good in a GI. It was about real fights, real threats. Legends like Rickson and Royce Gracie proved its worth in countless no-holds-barred fights around the world. Ever seen a UFC fight? BJJ is why smaller fighters can dominate bigger, badder opponents by taking them to the ground and wrapping them up like a boa constrictor. That's no accident. It's technique, leverage, and raw, tactical genius. Now let's talk about style number 3, Lethwei. Ever heard of it? It's not just a martial art. It's brutal proof of Myanmar's warrior spirit, known as the art of 9 limbs. Thanks to the use of headbutts along with punches, kicks, elbows, and knees, Lethwei is as fierce as it gets. Imagine stepping into a ring where the goal is to knock out your opponent. No gloves, no timeouts. Rooted deep in Myanmar's history, over 1,000 years back, Lethwei was the proving ground for warriors during the pagan kingdom. Back then, they fought in sandpits. No draws, just knockouts. Today's warriors like Dave Leduc and Tuntun Min are the modern face of an ancient tradition, drawing blood and respect in equal measure. What sets Lethwei apart is the raw, almost outlawed brutality of headbutts, turning each match into a game of destruction. This isn't for the faint-hearted. It's for the tough, the brave, the warriors. So ask yourself, are you just watching? Or are you learning to fight like your life depends on it? Next up, style number 2, Muay Thai, also known as Thai boxing. This isn't your ordinary punch-out. Originating from the ancient fighting style of Muay Boran, Muay Thai is now a global powerhouse in the combat sports arena. It's called the art of 8 limbs because you're going to use your fists, elbows, knees, and shins. It's like having 8 weapons instead of 4. Born in the mid-19th century in Thailand, Muay Thai evolved into more than just a local brawling technique. It became a well-honed sport under King Rama V, who kicked it up a notch, turning it into a national obsession. Fast forward to the 20th century, and it's decked out with formal rules and equipment inspired by Western boxing, making it a ring-ready warrior's game. Make no mistake, the real deal about Muay Thai is that it's brutally efficient. Fighters train rigorously to master strikes that could lay out an opponent with a single blow. Think about the clinch, a space where you're close enough to smell your opponent's fear, You're not only holding your ground, you're unleashing knee strikes while keeping them in check, dominating every move. In Muay Thai, strategy, precision, and the kind of tough is what makes tough guys wary. Last, but not least, let's wrap our list at style number 1, Muay Boran. Now this is the granddaddy of Muay Thai, the ancient art of Thai fighting that goes way back before there were any rules to keep things tidy. Muay Boran translates to ancient boxing, and it's everything modern martial arts aren't. This style isn't made for the ring, it's made for the streets. It's an all-inclusive, no-holds-barred kind of deal, where grappling and ground fighting are as essential as throwing a punch. Back in the early 20th century, when Muay was losing its edge, King Chulalongkorn stepped in to bring it back to its former glory. He spotlighted 3 fighters, each a master of a regional style. Muay Labari with its quick moves, Muay Korat with the kind of power that could stop a bull, and Muay Chaya, perfect for taking down bigger foes. This mighty sport is full of heritage and pride. And when you talk about Muay Boran, you can't skip over Tony Jaa. This guy took Muay Boran global with his films, showing off moves that most only hear about in legends. Your ancestors didn't back down when things got tough. They adapted and overcame. Will you honor that legacy? Or will you be just another spectator? Make no mistake, to aspire to greater achievements and reach unprecedented heights in life, show some love to the message by giving it a thumbs up, sharing it with a trusted companion, and subscribing to the channel. Your support is greatly appreciated.